Welcome to Lessons 12, working with slides, layouts, and themes in PowerPoint. In these lessons, we are going to explore how to create visually appealing, professionals looking presentations by mastering three essential elements like slides, layouts, and themes. So, by the end of these lessons, you will be able to insert and manage slides efficiently and choose the customized layouts for your content and create visually appealing well structured presentations or apply the modified themes to give your presentations a consistent and polished look. So let's dive right in. So, and now let's move into the PowerPoint, and now let's start with the slides. So let's go to the blank presentations to go ahead. And slides are the building blocks of PowerPoint presentations. So let's start with the basics. So the first one is inserting the new slides. You can insert a slide by right clicking or clicking on the slide on or the ribbon under the home tabs, and now here you will notice PowerPoints offer different slides layout when you are or add a new slides like the title slides, title and content, section header, to content, and also the comparisons, title only, content with captions, and picture with captions, and also the blank one. So for example, if you are making a presentations on a digital marketing, your first slide might be like the title slide. So let's click over here, and this is the first one. So let's say, or before that, so let's delete it the first one, and let's say the title, if I gonna write here and say the introductions to digital marketing. Okay, so let's go with and say the digital marketing, let's say, and the second slide could be the titles and the contents layout, or if I'm gonna go to right click and use the new slide. So here you can use where layout, or where you list bullet points about marketing channels in the second slide. Okay, so and there you can use it in there. Okay, so and now or you can easily duplicate the slide. So right click on the slide thumbnails like that, there's one, and also in the left hand pens to reorder, or you can just select it and also select the duplicate slide. Okay, so this is useful when you want to keep the same design but change the text. Okay, so here, if I gonna now let's right click over here, or if I gonna now change here the different styles, so let's make it the another font points, let's go with let's say the Arial black. Now same font I want to use in the second slide. So for that I can easily duplicate it by right clicking and select the duplicate slide. So now you can change here the second slides, or you can change here the text. So here, so this is the second slide. For the example, I'm using the simple text over there. And the another thing, so let's make it the another slides for, or this is the third slide for, let's go with over here. And so now you can drag and drop slides thumbnails in the left hand, depends on the reorder them by easily use this one. So this helps you refine the flow of your presentations. Okay, so that's one. So how do you want to use, just easily select it and move you how do you want. And also you can delete the slide. So if you want to delete the slide, like if I want to delete the third slide, simply like right clicking over here and select the delete slide, or just press the delete on your keyboard like here, and we have deleted. Or let's undo it again with the Ctrl plus Z, and now right click and select the delete slide, and now it's deleted. So always keep your slide concise. A single slide should focus on one key idea, so overloading slides makes them harder for your audience or follow. Okay, so and here we are working with the slide, and now that we understand how slides work, let's look at slides layout. So first, what is a slide layout? Like a layout determines how text, images, charts, or other objects are arranged on a slide. So for example, if I'm gonna go to or use the new slide, and it comes over here, or let's go to the new slide, and here you can see like titles and like the content layout gives you a little box at the top and large content box below. So click over here. Now you can see that there's one, or I can change this slide as the difference layout by selecting and give here, or we can just right clicking over here and go to the layout, or you can use the titles and contents, or you can go to the home tabs and select the layout, and you can change also these options. Okay, so here you can now see we have the little box, or let's go to over here, go to the this one, or this is the title slides, and this is the title and content slides. Okay, so here we have the title box at the top and large content box and the below. So now let's move into the applying layouts. So right click on a slide and let's choose the layout and choose the design that best fits your content. So the first one is like the title slide. This is for like the project name, and also the right click and let's go to the layout, and for the comparisons layout to show before and also after result, you can select like over here, so whatever it was. And the next one is if I say the to contents layout, so this is for side by side visuals. Okay, so that's it. Or you might, or you can manually adjust placeholders by dragging, or also the resizings like and or adding the new text boxes over here. So like here I have like this one, so if I gonna now resize like this way, so and that's it. So now I can do, so let's make it the another one, so I can easily, or let's make it the another, or make it the duplicate this one by holding the Alt key, and that's it. Or we can just make it the duplicate it, and here we have like the difference or the another text boxes in there. Okay, so here, and also or we have like this one, so this is the text over here, or like if I'm gonna say the text, and that's it. So now let's use the another one and hold the Control key, and that's it. We have the another text with these options. You can insert image, shapes, and icons to support your contents. So for example, let's insert a simple stock images from our PowerPoint presentations. So from here, let's choose, and if I'm gonna go to like, let's say we're gonna want to use the outdoors like this one, and let's say we can just select it like this one, and now that's here we have added the this one. Or if I'm gonna use the another, or like if I want to use the another, or like this or contents, I can do by using the inserting options over here. So let's go to the inserts and let's go to the pictures, stock images, and now let's say I can use the another one and just select it, or I can do so. Let's go ahead and select like the this one and just insert it. Okay, so now it's inserting image into our PowerPoint. So now that here we have resize it and keep it, so where do or where I can use it for the PowerPoint. Okay, so that's it. And also best practices for the layout. So we can use consistent layouts throughout your presentations to avoid visual confusions, and also always use or let's try with the blank layout like the that's one. If I gonna go to when you want full creative control, and keep in our mind that different layouts serve different purpose. So like here the title slide with over here, so this capture attentions, and also the content slide. So if you go to, and this is the content slide, so here to content, so this is or these slides deliver informations. And also the section header, if I'm gonna go to let's say the section header, so these headers are divided topics. So and also you can now create a 5-slide presentations about your favorite hobby. Use list 3 different layout like you can say. So if I'm gonna go to the new slide over here, so now first one is we can use the title slide first, or let's make it the another, or like if I'm gonna select it, let's make it the duplicate one. First one is, so let's go with the title slide, and the next one is we can go to the content slides over here, and the another one, so let's make it with the comprehensions slide. Okay, so now you can see we have the different layouts over here. So you can go ahead and use something about your favorite hobbies, like here you can add here. So let's say if I'm gonna go to like the favorite hobby, so let's go with the favorite hobby with these titles, and now you can as like the my hobby like something, let's say, and let's go with the stock images. So I can go to the stock images over here. So let's say the play or reading book, so let's say the reading books over here. So now let's go to and select something like the there's one. So this is your the first contents over here, and the next one is there is the two like the two slide for the comprehensions. You can select one by one or yet the different pictures in there. Okay, so once your slides and layouts are ready, now the next step is applying themes. Okay, so like what is a themes? A themes is a set of colors, fonts, effects, and backgrounds that create a unified design for your presentations. And PowerPoint comes with many built-in themes like lawn, and also the red effect and organics. So go to the design tabs and explore the gallery of the themes. So like here, once you take your cursors, is automatically or like instantly apply in your like in your canvas in the slides over here. So like here, if I gonna or if you are presenting a financial report, a clean and modern themes like lion, or if I gonna go to let's say if I say let's go with something from here, and let's say so like the lawn gives a professional stance. But if you're making a presentations for a school project, You might choose a colorful, playful themes like you can say the whips. So if you're gonna go to something as the colorfuls, you can go ahead or use like the there's one for the school project. Okay, so and that's it. So you have the simple theme. So when I apply, now you can see it's apply to the all your slide instantly. Okay, so and that's it with the themes in there. And now also the customizing a theme. So click on the variant and to change colors and also the fonts effects within the theme. For example, you can also use blue tones, like if I'm gonna go to, or let's go to the variant over here, let's go with, and if you go to the blue tones over here for a corporate feel of warm tones for a creative presentations. So like here, if you're gonna go back and now you can see we have the different one. So let's say if I select the blue one and that's it, or like here this is the blue one, this blue variant, or if I gonna go to the another colors like the blue worm, so it comes like this way. Okay, so you can also change the font pairing like using the Calibri, and also or like you can say the Calibri are also the different one, or for body text and the or gorgeous for titles. So like here if I gonna go to and use the or this slide or this font, so it comes with, or again let's say if I say the another one, so let's say the Arials. So and that's it, we have the Arials font styles with over here. Okay, so and here now after or before that, you can also or after customizing, save your themes by clicking on the saved current themes over here, or if I'm gonna go to and use the save current themes, or before that, so let's use the another colors, and if I'm gonna make it with over here, let's say, or I can go with like from here, let's go with over here, let's say, or so that's it here with the difference one. So now I want to change here the another font style, so let's go to and let's change here the another font style. So let's say we're gonna use the Arial rounded empty bold like over here. Now let's go with and let's say like the 60 font sizes, and now I want to save the these themes by going to the slide or going to the over the designs, and now go to the here the themes and say go to and save current themes. Okay, so and this lets you reuse it future presentations to maintain brand and consistency. Okay, so let's say, so this is our the this one, so let's say theme one, let's say it, so this is the themes two. Okay, so now let's go to the another blank presentations. Now let's go to the designs, and now I can easily use my theme, like I have just worked with like the theme 2, that's one. So now that here we have applied the or we have just work in there. Okay, so and so the best practices is sticks to one themes for consistency, and make sure the themes match your audience and also your purpose, and avoid overlay decorative themes for professionals or business presentations. Okay, so like there is the active suggestions for the learners, like take a plain presentations and apply to different themes. So like here if I gonna go to the another themes, or let's say we can just go it over here, and let's change here the another color style. So let's say if I gonna go back, or you can go to the colors of here, you can easily customize from here, or let's say if I'm gonna go to and that's it with the another themes over here. So and or also apply two different themes and observe how to or how the message and tones change. So ask yourself which themes better support your contents. Okay, so and there's this, or before you can change here the different font styles with the variant. So let's say we can change here the, like, let's use the this one or Arials, and let's go to the effects. You can have the different effects over here. So this is the or OFI or effects with the, like the this one, and that's it. Or let's go to and use the background styles. So now you can see we have the different background styles. By formatting background, you can have the different backgrounds in there. So like here, let's go with the these theme colors over here, or let's use the hide backgrounds, and that's it with the simple styles in there. So like if I gonna go to and that's it, or let's say the another one. Okay, so and that's it, and apply to all. And now that here we have added like the there's one. So and that's it. Now that you know how to use slides, layouts, and also themes, and now let's combine them effectively. So for that, so let's go to the new one, new blank presentations. So now let's start with the titles or title slides over here, or title slides like introducing your topics. Okay, so we can do, so like here the PowerPoint presentation. So this is the topic, and let's say here we have like these topics over here, or like the this one presentations over here, or let's use the PowerPoint. This is our the topics, and the second slide, or this is the, or we can use the layout to organize contents with over here. And logically, like you can use the second slide by right clicking, use the new slide. So now here you can go to and organize to contents logically, bullets point for the lists, comparisons, slide for like analysis, and image focused layout for visuals. Okay, so if I'm gonna say the point number one, something like that, this one, and this is the point two, and you can add over here, let's use the point or three. Okay, so like this is the example. So if I'm gonna use here the bullet points for or point for let's say the lists, for the example there's it's over here. Okay, so apply a themes that align with your purpose and professionals, educationals, or creatives. So like here, imagine you are preparing a business piece for a new apps. So now here we can go to and use the, or like here, let's say the, if I gonna go to the another effects, or let's go to the another themes. So let's say let's go with the over here, you can choose from there, or let's say with the there's one, and that's it. So now you can change the different variants. And if I'm gonna go to and let's use over here, so his variant you want to use. So for example, let's go to and select the simple variants over here. Okay, so that's it with here bullet point for this list, and we have the different or like the variants in there. And also the thing is, we can do go to the here and go to the fonts. You can here make it like when I change over, now you can see it changes instantly over here. So like here, if I'm gonna go to, and now that if I'm gonna go to the Arial black, and that's it with the Arial blacks. Okay, so this way you can create and use your own styles over there. So this structure approach ensures clarity and professionalism. Okay, so that's it. Or before that, you can change here the another, or like the themes. So like you can try or play with the another theme, so which is the appropriate for you. Or let's say if I'm gonna go to with the there's one, and now that here we have the different theme or different theme styles just we have used in there. Okay, or like here we have the presentations, or let's say the presentations over here, and that's it. And also to wrap up, so you can slide our like foundations of your presentations, like you can do inserting duplicates and rearrange and delete theme or delete them as needed. And layouts determine how your content is arranged, and color and the right one match the informations your presentations. Okay, so if I'm gonna go to with the different colors, and let's say we can have like the this one, or let's go with, or let's say with the red, red violent experts or whatever. So let's say I can just go with the or the red or also the red orange. Okay, so that's it. So by combining these three slides, layouts, and themes, you can create engaging, visually appealing presentations that capture attentions and communicate ideas effectively. So in our next lessons, we'll explore animations and transitions to bring your slides to life. So great work today, and I encourage you to practice by creating a short presentations with at least three different layouts and one custom theme. See you in the next lessons.